Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned in to the half of the tag team champs, myself, the bad guy, Sauce. Welcome to Sauce and Reason. And as you can tell, if you're watching on YouTube, you're in my dungeon, my lair, whatever you want to fucking call it. Of course, Riez is gonna be off for the month. So this week, you're gonna be blessed by your boy. It's gonna just be me on this podcast. And if you expected somebody else to be on there, yeah, it's my friends in the back. Like I said, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can tell I'm a fucking Halloween fanatic. And I love masks. And I got a whole lot of masks before the pandemic blew off about getting your damn mask ready. I've been had masks. I've been had this. But I remember, I mean, if you ever seen on the past episodes of our podcast, I talk shit about Freddy Krueger, and of course I got this goddamn Freddy Krueger mask, and just haven't thrown it away yet. I'm getting to it. But yeah, don't be freaked out by all this shit. So yeah, this is me. This is Sauce. I'm in my dungeon. I got my microphone here. We're doing our thing, and we're gonna keep it rolling, like my boy Riez always say. And if you ain't down with that, we got 2 words for y'all. What's side? All right? Now let's just keep it rolling, man, because Cali been looking like a shit. Looking like shiitake out here, man. The damn skies was orange like Trumpzilla was walking through and the sun was just blaring through his damn toupee. Man, it was crazy. We had no sun. We barely had any sun out, actually. Your boy couldn't even tan his ass even out here in Cali. Couldn't do that shit. I don't know what the hell was going on. I'm sure there's probably like fires coming from like Oregon. I know Oregon is on fire, but of course, damn near different parts of the Bay Area is on fire. There's other parts of SoCal that's on fire, and I guess Cali was like, we want all the smoke, and then damn it, we got all the smoke, and the shit just looked ridiculous. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, everybody's walking around. I don't know. They're all like, oh, man, I can't stand all this smoke. Oh, it's too much smoke out here. And then you go smoke cigarettes. What? What are you doing? That makes no damn sense to me. You complain about the smoke, but you go and smoke a cigarette. Which smoke you want? You want all the smoke, don't you? Aren't you like Cali and you want all the smoke? I'm sorry if you guys are out there and you're cigarette smokers. And I'm sorry, but you know what the fuck you're putting in your system, y'all. I'm just saying. Yeah, how about we just jump right into this wrap it up? You guys are familiar with the wrap it up. Let's just jump into the wrap it up. We got, so this new shit, almost knocked this whole fucking set over. Mulan. We just call this, you know what, it's not even called a wrap it up. We down, change this shit up here. We here at Saucy Cinema. Cinema Sauce, Sauce Cinema, whatever the hell you want to call it. Your boy just watched Mulan. So I had my nephew and my niece over. And it's like $30. If you got Disney Plus, you can buy the movie for like $30. And it makes sense. If you got like a group of people, you guys can all watch the movie because it's cool. If you got it, why not get it if you're going to watch the movie? Because, like I said, it was about 5 of us watching the movie. And it just made sense that we get this movie because in my opinion, I believe even if this whole pandemic wasn't going down, we would still go to the movies. We would still watch Mulan. So eventually we would still have paid $30 or more. Actually, it would have been more than $30, even if it was matinee, or even if you're doing $5 Tuesdays or whatever, because we ain't got to buy no extra food because we at home, we had our own damn food. But I know there's a lot of stuff going on with the whole Mulan, and people trying to say that the new movie was trying to pander more to the obligations of China. This is what I read. And then, for more of their appreciation so they can kind of show the movie in China, because I guess China and maybe some Chinese people kind of had like their own differences of what the first Mulan was. I mean, come on now. Yeah, white people doing Chinese people voices, playing Chinese characters. I know some people will be like, come on, man, it's called acting. Yeah, I know, but some people didn't agree with all that shit. Like I said before, I don't know. I didn't see a lot of people complaining that Aquaman coming out being some Samoan cat and when Aquaman is originally some white boy. So I don't know. I had a problem with Jonah from Tonga being played by some white kid or white dude out there in New Zealand, and he's playing like he's Tongan. Yeah, some parts was funny, but I don't know. It's still kind of weird. It just, I don't know. There's sometimes it's like levels to the satire, and then sometimes when you get kind of a little too edgy with the satire, then it's just like, you know what? I know what you're trying to do, and it's kind of like pushing the envelope too much. Sometimes you got to know your limits or your boiling point or whatever before the whole shit just blows off. But back to the Mulan thing, yeah, it just, some people didn't really kind of agree with all that. There was some characters I was in a new Mulan movie I couldn't really agree with. Like, I didn't really understand their part in the movie. I don't want to, I mean, of course, you have your witch character. Everybody knows there's the witch character. I'm not going to try to spoil anything, but I didn't really understand her character in the movie. Like, maybe somebody else can explain to me. Like, I feel like it was more like for Mulan, it could be this devil and the angel on the shoulder type thing, or which things you want to do. But I could be wrong too. But that was just my take on the movie for the Mulan. And it just, I don't know. It feels short. Like, if you had, dude, you got the dude who played Ip Man on there. Donnie Yen. I'm fucking butchering his name. But you got Jet Li. You got Jason Scott Lee. You got all these people in this film, and you're supposed to like have like an action-packed film, and it just, I think it just fell short. I didn't even know Mulan was based on a poem. Did you know that? Did you know Mulan was based on a poem? I think it's called The Ballad of Mulan. Had no idea. I think if it kind of like incorporated that, we'll probably understand maybe more of what's going on, but I don't know. The film felt maybe it was rushed. I don't know, maybe it just got lost in trying to explain everybody's character, trying to mash it all into a movie like Suicide Squad was trying to mash everyone's characters into one movie, and it just kind of just fell apart. There was just some scenes that just didn't make no damn sense in the movie for me, but you can go ahead and watch it. For me, Mulan, I want to give it like a 2 out of 5, but I want to be real nice. I'll give it a 3 out of 5 for y'all that want to watch Mulan, because it just wasn't feeling it that much. It just wasn't my cup of tea. So if you want to watch Mulan, go ahead, give it your take. But I don't know. I feel like they missed a lot of parts in the movie. They could have really drew big with this movie, but in my opinion, it fell short. 2 out of 5, but I'll be nice and I'll give it a 3 out of 5. So, Saucy Cinema, there you go. There was that one. Now let's move on to wrap it up. We got Colin Kaepernick in Madden 21. Now they can't even put your boy in the NFL team, so they gotta put him over there with fucking in the video game, so you can put him on whatever team you want to put. I don't know if I don't know what it is. I still feel like everyone is trying to capitalize on this Black Lives Matter movement. I don't know how real they really cared about this shit, because they didn't do it last year. I believe they didn't do it. There's other times when he wasn't in the game, and they still didn't put him in the game. So I'm trying to figure out why you doing now? Why you doing now? I don't understand. But the NFL, this doesn't make sense. So you gotta put him on some make-believe team because you can't put him on a real team. I don't know. Madden 21 also kind of fell short for me, because every year they add like one little thing, and they still charge you fucking up their ass for like a full price. Then they'd be like, oh, we put new waves of the grass, or we put one new tackle, or we put one new catch style. Or it's like, dude, just throw all that shit in one game and then charge everybody $60. So now your big thing I feel like you're going to do is trying to capitalize on the whole the whole Colin Kaepernick being in the video game. Now I feel like you're going to lose maybe more to Trump supporters, probably maybe not buy the game, but at the same time, I feel like they're still going to buy the game anyway. They've been playing Madden their whole life. You think they're going to quit playing Madden? I doubt it. They're probably going to get him. They're probably going to put him on a team, and then probably just going to fucking sack him, try their best to injure the shit out of him. And that's probably the way these Trump supporters are gonna get off, man. I mean, I know you're probably saying, oh, not all Trump supporters hate him, but a good majority of them do. So, yeah, since we're on that topic of that, Candace Owens and Cardi B. Cardi B sometimes, dude, Candace Owens is hitting on some good ass points. Like sometimes when Cardi B talk, you just need to shut the fuck up. Like for real. Like sometimes I don't want to listen to Candace Owens, but Candace Owens kind of sounds like the Clayton Bigsby for the Trump party, more for the Trump supporters, if you know what I mean, because she can say things about the black community that white people that's Trump supporters can't say about the black community. So they live through the mouthpiece of Candace Owens. So now you got Candace Owens out here like the female Terry Crews, and she kind of say whatever the hell she want to say. And sometimes she be jabbing, she be hitting those points. Now, when she hit those points, what the fuck is Cardi B gonna do? Put that WAP on her? Put that WAP? I doubt it. I doubt she's gonna be able to really come through and win this whole like debate or any argument they got going on, because Cardi B, you can't say shit. You can pull off all the memes, you can say whatever you want to say or what the hell's going on, but you're gonna lose. You're going against Candace Owens. This chick is bananas, man. But like I said, these Trump supporters who coming out here out the woodwork, and they, come on, man, you gotta agree. There's a lot of video footage of showing these Trump supporters. They're kind of racist, coming out looking, you know. And if they're not racist, they just very what we're gonna say, they're ignorant, because ignorant is still pretty much damn near racist. So almost just like the Hodge twins. Put the Hodge twins, Terry Crews and Candace Owens together, and then I tell you right now, all the white Trump supporters are gonna nut in their pants, and there's gonna be a lot of WAP walking around. Because now the election is coming up, and you got Trump and you got Joe Biden. I feel like either way you're gonna get fucked. So why not try to get fucked by the guy with the smallest penis, so it'll just hurt less? You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what I'm saying, I'm sorry. This smoke is getting to your boy. So I have no idea. What's going on with this shit, but I feel like Candace Owens can really just put her thoughts of what's going on with this whole shit with Cardi B and focus on something else, unless she's just more trying to get fans off of Cardi B to bring them over to her side. But I really don't think she should be mixing in with this shit. I have no idea why she's really getting head to head with Cardi B. Like, why would you waste your time with Cardi B? Who the fuck is Cardi B to you? I'm not trying to say one's better than the other, but they are on different levels. I don't understand what the hell Candace Owens and Cardi B clashing, arguing about certain shit. That makes no sense. Like, I feel like maybe Cardi B is really irritated by this shit. But if you ain't really sweating nobody, why the fuck you really gonna show that you kind of like sweating somebody? I don't think she should be sweating. She just continue on her path. You got like a #1 hit song that everybody's twerking out there. All these you're brainwashing all these kids to be dancing around talking about WAP and all that shit. But this is a side note. Everybody, please, don't act like this WAP song is some new shit and like the music is all downhill. They've been talking about some WAP shit like this forever. You got that one chick, I didn't even know her name. They talk about My Neck, My Back. They've been talking about that shit. You remember that chick talking about My Neck, My Back? You know who Lil Kim is? Lil Kim was doing that shit. Do you know who 2 Live Crew is? All those people. Salt and Pepper was talking about Push It. Come on now. So everybody was talking about this kind of shit. Like I said, this is a side note. This ain't nothing new to the hip-hop game. They've been talking about WAP. If you feel like this is, lowering what's called stunting the growth of hip-hop evolution, maybe it is. Who knows? But I don't think Cardi B is. Maybe Blueface is. Maybe somebody like Blueface is stunning the growth of hip-hop. Who knows? But maybe we'll learn from this shit, because I think Rakim just came out And he spoke about it too. Like, is it devolving? Is that a damn word? Is hip hop devolving? I don't know, going backwards or whatever on this whole, with how the whole hip hop game is going right now. Because this shit is kind of different. I don't understand. Hip hop is really different right now. Like, Dave East dropped his album. Probably not even an album, it was a mixtape. Because the first two, Karma 1, Karma 2 was mixtapes. He dropped Karma 3. Man, that shit was fire. Nas come out and drop his album, fire. Lox comes out and drop his album, fire. These other dudes dropping the album, I don't even know who they are. What, Big Sean just dropped the album last week, fire. These are the guys that's like in the hip hop game that's kind of killing it. All these other cats, I don't even know who the fuck you are. What's some new dude coming out named DDG or some shit like that. And I heard he's like a YouTuber, but now he's like a YouTuber turned rapper. Yo, what the fuck are you talking about? What happened to the lyricism? What happened to the bars? What happened to the lyrical wordplay? You got none of that shit anymore. The game kind of like fell off. You got Kodak Black. Yeah, you got a nice rhythm. The tune plays nice. But what you really saying, though? Like Blueface, yeah, you're talking about Tatiana and all that shit. But what you really saying, though, you're putting a couple of catchy bars, you're making your money and trying to leave. Who else said that shit? I forgot who said something like that, where they said they're kind of just making it, they're just kind of like doing it for the game and get the money and trying to bounce. Was it Lil Yachty? Might have been Lil Yachty. But anyway, to Lil Yachty, what are you saying, man? See that video with him with the fucking bangs and shit? The fuck was that? I feel like that'll mess up the whole aerodynamic when you're trying to walk. Lil Yachty, garbage. I'm sorry, man. Garbage. You got, I mean, the list goes on and on with all these fucking hip-hop guys. Y'all need to go check out Locksmith. For you Bay Area fans, you probably know who Locksmith is. If you don't, check out Locksmith. If you want to stay with the lyricism, you know, going back to the real lyrics. Now, I know we kind of branched off with the Candace Owens, but anyways, yeah, Candace Owens, what you doing messing around in this battlefield or whatever, what the hell's going on in this world with Cardi B? Waste your time with that shit. Cardi B, what are you over there fucking around with fucking Candace Owens? We get it. Do your thing. Just focus on your shit. Don't let this bitch sway you. Candace Owens, don't let this bitch sway you. Just do your own shit. But right now, this Trump supporters are loving this kind of like battle going back and forth. Because Candace Owens is saying some shit to Cardi B, and they just love it. They just love it. It's like they just drive around, the windows rolled up, just yelling out the N-word. It's what they do, man. Is it what they do? I don't know, maybe. But what else we got going on? NBA playoffs. Damn. Lakers took it. I think Lakers took it. I think it's over. Fucking Rockets, man. I don't like the Houston Rockets, but the Houston Rockets fucking folded. You got Westbrook and I think there's too much ego on that team with Westbrook and Harden. I think, to tell you the truth, I think Harden is by far a better player than Westbrook collectively for like longevity, I think. Because Westbrook, I don't think he's more of a team player. Harden, not that much of a team player, but I feel like he got more ball movement than fucking Westbrook. I don't know what's going on over there, but they fucked it up. And now you're going to have LA go over there. I'm pretty sure, now it's going to be the Battle of LA, the Battle of Los Angeles. Man, they just love this shit. And of course, they asked LeBron, how do you feel? I hope I made Kobe proud. I feel like this whole thing is going to wrap around the Lakers to win this shit for the memory of Kobe Bryant. Which would be cool, but I would not want to see that shit with LeBron. I highly doubt all these Laker players are going to be together when the fucking, once the season is over. Plus, I also believe the NBA came out and said next season isn't going to start till damn near almost like Christmas time. Damn near December, because how this COVID shit is going. It's just pushing everything going on. Like, so I'm recording this shit on Thursday. So we got the Chiefs and the Texans playing today. They were damn near about to protest the game today and not play, but I believe they sat out during the anthems, or they locked arms or something like that, or didn't. I think the Texans didn't want to come out there in the locker room. I don't know. I'm not watching that shit. I don't know what it is. I'm not really involved with the sports that's going on. I'm not, what did you say? Yeah, I'm not really heavily interested like I am in sports as usual. NFL, I kind of like fell off because I kind of seen how shit was, how Kaepernick was dealt that hand where they kind of like blackballed him. So when the XFL came around, I was like, hell yeah, I watched the XFL. And then the XFL gets shut down by COVID. And I'm like, fuck, the hell am I going to watch now? But then I was able to watch, I think got some hope back because The Rock and his other partners, like his ex-wife, buff-ass chick, swole, dude. That chick so yoked. Man, make me be ashamed when I look at myself in the mirror. But they got together, and now they got the XFL, and now I keep my hopes alive because I feel like, all right, now I want to watch some football now. I mean, I'm going to be a Niner fan, but it's just really hard to see how everything ended up with Kaepernick and NFL. But like I said, during this whole COVID shit, kind of lost some interest of what's going on with the NFL. But also with the COVID, kind of lost interest of what's going on, a little bit of what's going on with the NBA because it was so much of a break. Haven't really got back into baseball, but I kind of look back a little bit, and the Giants is coming back. San Francisco Giants, if you don't know, that's your boys' team. That's my team. So they finally broke more wins than losses. They finally broke over that 500. And see, there's one sport that I've been watching because they haven't taken a break yet, and that's the UFC. Hell, even Bellator. I haven't been watching a lot of boxing, but I heard, this is a new one, I heard Canelo is suing DAZN. I guess he wasn't getting paid enough, or he wasn't getting the proper money he was supposed to get. And I believe DAZN is only like 3 years old, so that their organization, HBO Boxing kind of stopped, and it just had Showbox. So Showtime just had their own boxing. So DAZN was kind of doing their own thing, where they had everybody doing their boxing fights, and certain boxers were assigned to a certain amount of a fight deal. So Canelo, on his contract, something went bad with them and DAZN. So DAZN look like they're going to get hit with some kind of lawsuit. I don't know. Maybe DAZN's about to fucking drop. Who knows? I'm trying to watch that Canelo and that Triple G when they go back at it again, hopefully. Because those are some cool-ass dudes, man. Lomachenko, bringing Lomachenko to fight. Anthony Joshua, we trying to see him fight. So I don't know who's actually next in line to fight and to box. But UFC had some crazy-ass fight this past weekend. If you didn't see it, it was, who was it? It was Alistair Overeem versus Sakai. Yeah, Sakai. And Overeem, how did he win again? What was it, a TKO? Was it a TKO? Shit. Anyway, your boy Overeem won. He won that match. I thought for sure he was going to be done. I think he was like 8 years older than his opponent. And that shit tripped me out. I thought for sure he was going to lose. But he ended up winning. And can't believe Robbie Lawler a couple of weeks ago lost to Neil Magny. I'm like, damn, dude. I don't know what happened to the killer instinct of Robbie Lawler. He might have kind of like fell off. I think his days might be numbered, or it's already numbered and is done. But the fight I am looking forward to is, who's that dude? Drawing a blank. Who's that guy? Who's that dude? Who's that guy? I don't know. Fuck. Don't breathe in smoke in California, guys. It's going to make it's going to cloud your fucking thoughts. Don't you guys ever get that shit where you remember like the most dumbest shit in your life that you feel like you shouldn't be remembering, but you remember it? But then there's other shit you try to remember and you feel like you need to remember it, you don't remember. No? You remember, right? This shit is bugging the fuck out of me. But anyways, yeah, there's some fight style bender come out now with a fight. Oh, fucking here we go. Tyron Woodley versus Kobe Covington. I can't wait till Tyron Woodley decapitate this motherfucker. I don't care if it's by a chokehold or a punch or a kick or a knee. I don't care how he does it. Take this dude's head off, because Kobe Covington is one of the fakest cookie cutter fucking fighters out there. He pays for these chicks to be in his videos. I know he's trying to do the sex sales kind of shit, trying to show like, oh, I'm like on some WWE gimmick type shit. Like, nah, man. We can see through that bullshit. We can see it. Now, what I don't understand is what took them so long to do this fight. I don't know. But look out for that fight. Tyron Woodley versus Colby Covington. I believe they're fighting at welterweight. That should be a raw-ass fight. That one should be pretty damn good. Oh, there's that dude, Perrier, Brazilian cat. I think he fought this past weekend, dude. He blew a kiss at his opponent, held that hand out, and then slapped the dog shit out of him, and kept the hand out again like, dude, I'm going to slap that dog shit out of you again. This dude is so yoked, so much cardio, so much energy, so much strength. At the end of the damn fight, it looked like he can go 2 more rounds. He can go into the championship rounds. This fool is jumping off the cages and kicking, jumping off the cages and punching. It's nuts, dude. If you see this doll in the back and you're kind of like, what the fuck is going on with that doll? My lady painted that doll. That doll didn't look like that. That doll actually just looked like a regular doll. She painted the face white, painted the legs all white and shit so she can look hella creepy. The funny thing is I had that shit on my desk for like a year and a half in my work. If you see this dude right here, I believe his name is Billy. If you guys watch Hocus Pocus, and if I think they were trying to do like a sequel to it. Was it a sequel or a remake? I don't know. But yeah, I kind of custom made that mask right there. If you can see it over the eyebrow, it says Purge. I don't know. It's just this whole thing coming up with the Halloween. What is your thoughts about that shit with Halloween? What is your thoughts? Because I'm looking at that shit right now, and I know some people is all like, "Oh, you can't cancel my Halloween," but like, you know, if one house has COVID and that house hands out candy to everybody that's coming to their house for candy, you're fucked. Because you just got everybody sick from that shit. Now, my lady was kind of thinking about, like, how about if everybody just decorate their homes and have Halloween decorations and everybody can just pass through and watch everybody's houses and look at their decorations like it's Christmas. But see, everybody doesn't celebrate Halloween. Yes, I understand. Halloween is not as joyful as Christmas and it looks more creepy outside. So they might not do that. But I don't know. I like Halloween, love Halloween. But I'm kind of leaning towards let's just take a break and not hand anybody no kids no candy, because I don't know, it just doesn't seem right now to get a whole bunch of candy from some strangers and you don't know what the fuck they got. You don't know if they got a cold, you don't know if they got a flu, you don't know if they got COVID, you don't know what the fuck they got. So as right now, I think it's just safe to play it safe and just, I don't know how you're gonna do it. Have a party at your own house with some Halloween decorations and just have, I don't know, have your own kids or the people that's in your circle that you guys are only with, have Halloween with you guys. And that's it. Just do it like that. I know there's a lot of people that's just like, they're against this whole coronavirus and they're like, this is some bullshit. We don't believe in this whole COVID shit, blah, blah, blah. If you don't believe it or not, whatever, if you want to say the numbers are tweaked and all that other shit, people are still dying, though, you know? People are still dying, and even if they do have a vaccine, they ain't released it, so people can still die. Of course, yeah, you want to say they tweaked the numbers, but people are still dying. People are still getting sick. I know some folks that lost family to COVID, so to this coronavirus. So a lot of people want to try to dumb it down like it ain't some real shit. It is real. It just probably haven't knocked on your fucking door yet. So just for Halloween, I don't know, sit back, watch a scary movie or some shit. I'm trying to watch some scary movies. I just watched this new movie called Ready or Not. Is it Ready or Not? Yeah. So Ready or Not is about this family who has this tradition where they always run when they welcome somebody into their family. So one of the sons in the family got married to somebody, and to bring her into their family, they had the bride play this game that they play. And they draw cards, she would draw a card, and whatever the game is on the card, that's what they're gonna play. So she drew the card hide and seek, and it was hide and seek with a twist. So it's more like a comedy, horror, thriller type movie. It was actually pretty good. I liked it. If you want to try to watch a Halloween movie, check that out. And it's called Ready or Not. I believe it came out last year. But I think it's a decent horror movie you could watch to get you ready for Halloween. There was another movie. What was it? I think on Netflix. If you don't mind reading subtitles and you're a fan of The Grudge, there was this new one they just dropped. It's called Ju-on Origins. So it's like a series, like a horror series, and it's like pretty much based on the whole shit with Grudge, but it's broken down to a certain amount of episodes, and I think each episode is like 30 minutes. You can check that shit out because it actually looks pretty good. Netflix also dropped a new Korean zombie type movie, and it's called Alive. If you are into watching that, you can watch that shit to get your horror fix. That's not a bad movie as well. Now, I'm probably gonna still, you know what, I can make it a thing where I could probably throw a couple movies at you and you can check out to get you ready for Halloween, you know. Or you can always watch the classics, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street, Texas Chainsaw. You can always watch Beetlejuice. You can just, if you don't want to get super spooked, you can just go ahead and watch Hocus Pocus. Whatever it is you want to watch, or you can watch some clown shit. I don't know. I don't know what you're into. Maybe you're into some freaky shit. I don't know. Are you into like the gory type movies? More of like the suspense jumper type movies? Everybody got their own little, what you call it? Their own little interest of what's going on with the horror movies. Some people like some real freaky shit. And some people just like classic horror movie. So I'm not gonna keep y'all long. Just gonna run this episode. Sauce and Reason is gonna be a little small one, a little short. Keep it short and sweet. Can't give you too much sugar, baby. You're gonna get diabetes. Oh, as the some people say, diabetes. All right. So I'm gonna cut this one short. I'm gonna see y'all next week. And as always, live a little, laugh a little more, y'all. All right. Peace out. West Side.